When welcoming an adopted child into your family, it's important to be open and accepting. In many cases, revisiting the story of your child's adoption and talking about how their family came to be can be very comforting, especially with international adoption. Claudia Solisacala has one family story.
2-year-old Bella is the newest member of the Wong family in Clovis. Parents Brian and Tamara adopted her and 3 other children from China. They created photo albums for each child, a tool to help them become aware of their past and understand how they came to be a part of the family. The album especially helped to prepare their son Braxton. It was sent to China so he could see the family coming to adopt him.
So when we met him, he was just really excited. He would tell people, "This is my mommy, this is my daddy," and he would just scream with excitement, and he was just really fun to bring home. And again, he still had to learn the rules of family life. Kids don't just come to us just knowing all the rules of what it's like to live in a family.
I think it's important to be very open about it, and I mean that's something that we talk about. At least in my home, we talk about it as often as possible. It's something to be proud of. It's their story, so we talk about how to really try to integrate it into their into their life.
All members of a family need support and information. Stephanie Bracamonte, an adoptive parent herself, is a therapist at the Chrysalis House, a local adoption agency which offers families a variety of services.
We do a lot of parenting, how to talk to your children about being adopted, what to expect, kind of questions and things, and then that's beforehand, and then after, once the child is placed, we have support services, like I offer a monthly support group, and we have families come and just talk about whatever issues they may have during that month.
Adoptions began when Brianna, one of the Wong's 4 biological children, approached her parents about expanding the family after participating in orphan relief work at their church. The Chrysalis House helped the Wong family through the process.
The first step, of course, would be to begin doing their research on the agency that they want to use, the country that they want to use, or the country they want to utilize. After that, after they've made those decisions, they would start the paperwork trail and the home study process.
After being matched with a child, the family visits the country to meet and adopt their new family member. The Wongs chose China because of Brian's heritage. It is important to integrate the adopted child's culture into the family.
We celebrate Chinese New Year's, and my dad, we've been doing that ever since I was a little child. We do it at my grandmother's, but obviously the family has gotten a little bit bigger, so we do it at a restaurant now. And that's how we keep in touch with that.
International adoption experiences vary, so it's important to talk about what is happening. Communication is key for the Wong family, whose first adoption was when they welcomed a then 11-month-old girl named Brooklyn.
Almost from the get-go for us, now we'd had her picture up, we'd talked a lot about it, so the kids were pretty prepared and really tried to help them be a part of it so that they were owning it as well. And so for us, that coming home was pretty seamless because I think we'd done a lot of the prep work before.
The family's second adoption from China followed a different course. Their then 23-month-old daughter Bethany fought against bonding with her adoptive parents.
We had heard that this could happen. Kids could grieve and be angry. And so while in China, we just let her be angry. We just kept reassuring her, nope, we're still here. We still love you. So it was interesting to talk to the other kids about that when it was happening, because it's baffling to them. Why would she cry? We want to bring her home and we want to love her and provide for her. And we just had to explain that. A lot of us are like that with change. It's a good life lesson for each of the kids. Bethany is very well adjusted now, and she's still a little spitfire.
The Wong's most recent addition, Bella, had some medical issues and was very quiet and withdrawn. Teaching family rules ensures each child adjusts to the transition.
They've come from orphanage life, and so things are different in an orphanage than they are in a family. That we have rules, that we have to follow the rules, that if there's, consequences for not following the rules, love still comes after. It's been really fun to watch her just unfold, and we're just excited to watch her reach her fullest potential.
And there's a lot of great stories about how families come together and how there's different types of families. There's, single parents, there's dual parents, there's divorced families, there's adoptive families. So just really talking about adoption in general and being open about it, I think, from the very beginning and as much as possible.
The Wongs agree and are looking forward to creating another photo album for a little girl named Bailey, who they are in the process of adopting. I'm Claudia Solis Alcala for 0 to 5 in 30 minutes.
Thanks, Claudia. And for information on the U.S. Department of State's requirements for an international adoption, visit us online. Just go to valleypbs.org and click on 0 to 5 in 30 minutes.
This program funded in part by First 5 Fresno County. At First 5, we focus on the first 5 years of life. We fund programs and services that better the lives of children in Fresno County.
Additional funding from First 5 Tulare County. Changing lives and building futures. Because it's all about the kids.